Welcome. How would you feel if I can help you get rid of that sinus congestion, that pain, that discomfort, as well as that stuffy, clogged nose, all within 60 seconds?
I have a technique I'm going to share with you that I created that's so simple. And this technique is going to stimulate cranial nerve 5, called the trigeminal nerve.
And the sensory part of this nerve runs inside your nasal area, as we're going to stimulate that nasal region to send messages back to the brain, as the brain will then send neurological stimulation back to this area so we can open up that nasal congestion, to open up those sinuses so it can then start to flow and drain. And by doing so, you're going to see immediate changes in your breathing, as your nasal passages will start to clear. But what's exciting about this technique is that we're going to affect many different structures within the sinus area. Not only are the sinuses going to drain, it's going to help the Eustachian tubes, which are the small tubes that connect behind the nasal region to the middle ear. And many sinus congestion problems are related to clogged Eustachian tubes. So, by opening up these Eustachian tubes, this will actually help your sinuses drain better. So, let's get to the nuts and bolts so you can see how fast and effective this technique is. There are two parts we're going to do. The first part we're going to do is we're going to take our tongue and push it up against the hard palate. Above the hard palate, there's what we call the volar bone. As we put pressure up against that volar bone runs inside the sinus region up in the sinus area. And by doing so, it's going to help release those sinuses. But at the same token, we're going to take our thumbs and put it underneath the cheekbones like this. Pushing the tongue up against the hard palate, hold it up against the hard palate. As you push underneath the cheekbones, you'll push in and push out like you're fanning it apart. You'll feel the cheekbones open up. You'll hold that about 15 seconds, keeping the tongue up against the hard palate the whole time, pushing up underneath those cheekbones and spreading them. And as we spread them, you'll actually feel changes immediately, like your sinuses are actually breathing. They open up right away, at least to some degree. After 15 seconds, relax, and the second part is the magical part, because this is where we will stimulate the trigeminal nerve inside the nasal area. You'll get a tissue, roll up one edge of the tissue until it's crinkled up like this. Okay, this is the area that's going to go inside of our nose. We're going to put in either nostril. When you put it inside your nose, I want you to put it up against the inside, and I want you to tickle it back and forth. This is going to stimulate the trigeminal nerve, and it's going to make you sneeze and cause this reflex. Here it comes. You will feel immediate drainage, and you can also do the other side if you like, which I will not do. But you'll notice that you can do this once, twice, 3 times by stimulating that trigeminal nerve, and you'll start to feel drainage immediately. The breathing passages will open up, and you will start to see amazing changes. I hope you enjoyed this technique. Please share it with your friends and family. It's safe, it's effective. And don't forget to leave your comments below, because I know there'll be many. Make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.